playwright Arthur Miller set out to write The Crucible, he was not only depicting a horrible and frightening event that had taken place in 1692 in the small village of Salem, but he was indicating to Americans that events similar to the witch hunts of Puritan Salem were taking place in America in 1952.
There's only one Communist Party. The Communist Party that puts out this pamphlet, setting the line for the Communists in the United States, is the same Communist Party as the one that tells Fifth Amendment communists how they should testify. It's the same Communist Party, if you please, that ordered American boys have their hands wired behind their backs and their brains blown out with communist machine guns. It's one and the same party, my good friend.
Miller was suggesting that the crying out of Senator Joseph McCarthy, as he warned Americans that 205 active communists were in their midst and were constantly at work in the State Department spying on America and relaying vital information to the communist regimes around the world, could be equated to the accusations young girls, led by Abigail in the play, made about people around the village of Salem. And one of the primary reasons that Miller's work is continually studied is because of the relevance to our lives today. The Red Scare may no longer be at the forefront of Americans' minds, but the fact remains that similar witch hunts are still taking place throughout the world. They range in size and importance, some sizable and significant, some small and seemingly unimportant. Some witch hunts centered around gruesome violence, others focusing on spreading ideology and gaining awareness. Some witch hunts positive in that they aim to right some unethical or immoral wrong, others used by people or groups to gain momentum or power for a cause. The task before you is to begin to evaluate your world and point out one form of a modern-day witch hunt that is currently taking place. Once you have identified a witch hunt, you will then research that witch hunt to gain information about what is taking place, who the key players in it are, who is being affected and how, and what the motivating forces are that are encouraging the witch hunt. In short, you will learn everything that you can about the topic, so that, in effect, you will become the expert on the topic. Once you've identified a modern-day witch hunt, you'll be teamed up with two partners. As a group, you will share and compare your different witch hunts. For a number of reasons, not all of the witch hunts that are identified will be good for your project. So let's look at the project and identify what elements you should consider as your group decides what topic will be best for your project. Almost all of us are familiar with movie trailers. They are those snippets of movies you see several months before a movie is released, and they're intended to pique your interest, persuade you to come and see the movie, and inform you of what the movie is about. Here are some sample movie trailers to jog your memory.
Who was the greatest? Who was the best of all time? If two athletes from different eras could actually compete against one another, who would come out on top? In one corner, the reigning champion at Mason the Line Dixon. He'll be pitted against the former two-time heavyweight champion, Rocky Balboa. Computer says Rocky Balboa would be triumphant.
I think there's still some stuff in the basement.
What basement?
In here. I think I want to, fight. You know, nothing big, just small things like local.
What? You haven't peaked yet?
You know, we have the promotional contract for Mason Dixon. When he heard you were interested in fighting again, he thought, why not put something together? First-class exhibition.
But I ain't interested in getting, mangled and embarrassed.
You know, let's face it, that computer fight got a lot of people curious.
And it doesn't matter how this looks to other people. Fighters fight.
To beat this guy, you need speed. You don't have it. And you've got calcium deposits on most of your joints, so sparring is out.
I had that problem.
So what we'll be calling on is blunt force trauma. Let's start building some hurting bombs.
The greatest underdog story of our time is back for one final round. Balboa.
It's over.
Ain't nothing over till it's over.
Where's that from? The 80s?
That's probably in the 70s.
force of good in the world, there is evil.
But innocent people will die.
Every war has its casualties, Clark.
Now, the fate of the world will once again rest on the shoulders of Krypton's last son. But this is one battle he will not fight alone.
Where have you been? Everyone's freaking out. Word on the street, someone saw Batman last night.
Not now, Jimmy.
Wayne, I want you on that Batman story right away. Olsen, get in here.
That's all we need is that masked lunatic running around the streets of Metropolis.
Bruce Wayne. There's something about him.
Yeah, there certainly is.
Why don't you trust me?
You let people get too close. I can't risk that.
That's the difference between you and me.
Superman?
Yes?
It'd be nice to see you sometime.
I want 2 birds taken out with 1 stone. You have 3 days.
So a new partnership between LexCorp and Wayne Industries.
Smallville, are you jealous?
Oracle, I've got a situation here.
You're gonna break into the White House.
Just another building, Clark. A few more guards, a few more locks.
Where's Bruce? He doesn't talk much, does he?
He's a strong silent type. Me? I'm just a country boy.
Where's the kryptonite?
I know all about your secret romance.
He'll come for me when he...
And when he does, he will die.
What have you unleashed, Luthor?
Say goodnight, Big Blue.
The goal of this project is to create your own movie trailer. You'll be making a movie trailer entitled The Modern Day Witch Hunt your group chooses to use will be the focus of the movie. You'll be using your knowledge of the characters and the roles played by those characters in Arthur Miller's original The Crucible to identify your real-life players as they fit into those roles. In your movie trailer, you will identify the plot of the movie based on your research and the knowledge of the modern-day witch hunt. You will identify the main characters and tell us what role from the original Crucible this person or these people played. You will give us a sense for what is happening in the modern-day witch hunt by providing us with a variety of sights and sounds you gather using the internet, digitized video, your own filming and recreations that you shoot, and or any other means by which you can convey to us this modern-day witch hunt. Finally, you will give the audience a sense of how you feel about this issue and the parties in it by the mood that your trailer conveys. Use music, lighting, subtitles and text, and your imagination to paint the mood you feel most appropriate for this situation. Be creative. Be unique. Become a filmmaker.